use up to 60 million gallons of water at each well location, and we have 4 permits here now, so that's already a 240 million gallon water commitment. I ask you, where do you think that water is coming from? It's too costly to truck it in, if you can even imagine the line of trucks it would take to bring $250 million gallons of water into our town. In Portage County, we have the Cuyahoga River, Lake Rockwell, West Branch State Park, but those waters are spoken for already. And based on current practices, they will use our groundwater resources. There are 54 public water systems in Portage County, and except for Ravenna, all those systems and all other private residences use groundwater. 60 million gallons of additional water usage per well site is unsustainable. We need to nip this problem in the bud before we turn into Coatesville, Ohio. If that happens here, the usage by drillers would be like adding 200,000 residents to our township of 6,000 people and expecting current water resources to be sufficient. What happens when our home wells slow production or dry up completely? On the other side of the coin, up to 24 million gallons of used water comes back out and has to be disposed at each well location. The water is so toxic it can't even be treated at a plant. It has to get pumped into an injection well, and it's lost forever. Since the water can never be reused, how long do you think we can keep this up? Our family moved to Shalersville 10 years ago because we love the country, enjoy watching wildlife, boating, and fishing. We certainly didn't move here to look at huge water cisterns, the solution used in other cities that have been devastated by fracking. What's the alternative? Do we raise taxes on every citizen to build a city water delivery system to every home, and then bill every monthly user for that water, something we currently just draw from our well? And what will you do about my air, my land? You have no way of replacing those that will make me whole. A year or so ago, we watched a public viewing in this very town hall about the consequences of fracking, and we are not ignorant of the extensive damage done to a town. Ask yourself what you want your legacy to be. Do you want it to be one of doing the right thing and protecting our quality of life, our drinking water, our children? Because I do. And if we fail to pass this Bill of Rights to protect ourselves and regain control over what happens in our town, we'll have a very different legacy. One of a town contaminated and destroyed, its people made ill, its properties rendered valueless, and its water made toxic. No longer safe to drink, cook, swim, or even bathe in. We're the citizens of Shalersville, Ohio, and 6,000 people do live here, and we want to continue to live here safely. We don't want to become a statistic. So don't make our legacy one of a town that they make documentaries about so people can say, I'm glad I don't live there.